Alphonse Gabriel Capone, widely known as Al Capone, was born on January 17, 1899, in Brooklyn, New York. He was the fourth of 9 children born to Gabriel and Teresa Capone, who had immigrated from Naples, Italy, to the United States. His father worked as a barber, and his mother was a homemaker. Growing up in a tough neighborhood, Capone's early years were marked by petty crime and truancy. He dropped out of school in the 6th grade and started to make a name for himself in the criminal underworld. Capone's foray into organized crime began in his teenage years. By the age of 19, he had joined the 5 Points gang in New York, where he became involved in various criminal activities, including robbery and assault. His early exposure to crime was heavily influenced by his association with Johnny Torrio, a prominent mobster in Chicago. Torrio recognized Capone's potential and took him under his wing, introducing him to the broader criminal world. In 1925, Capone moved to Chicago and began working for Torrio's criminal enterprise. When Torrio retired due to an attempted assassination, Capone took over his operations. Under Capone's leadership, the Chicago outfit became one of the most powerful criminal organizations in the country. Capone's empire thrived on illegal activities such as bootlegging, the illegal production and distribution of alcohol, gambling, and prostitution. The Prohibition era, which lasted from 1920 to 1933, played a crucial role in Capone's rise. With the 18th Amendment banning the sale and distribution of alcohol, organized crime syndicates like Capone's capitalized on the opportunity to supply the black market with alcohol. Capone's ability to control a significant portion of the alcohol trade in Chicago contributed to his immense wealth and influence. Capone was known for his flamboyant lifestyle and public persona. He frequently appeared in the media and was often seen in high-profile social settings. Despite his criminal activities, Capone cultivated an image of being a generous benefactor to the community, providing money and support to those in need. This image helped him maintain a degree of popularity among the public. One of the most notorious events associated with Capone was the St. Valentine's Day Massacre of 1929. On February 14th, 7 members of a rival gang, led by George Bugs Moran, were gunned down by men dressed as police officers. Although Capone was never directly linked to the massacre, it was widely believed that it was orchestrated by his organization as part of the ongoing gang wars in Chicago. Despite his criminal empire's success, Capone's legal troubles were mounting. Law enforcement agencies, led by figures like federal agent Elliot Ness and his untouchables, were determined to bring him down. Initially, efforts to prosecute Capone on charges related to his criminal activities were unsuccessful. However, in 1931, Capone was convicted of tax evasion and sentenced to 11 years in federal prison. This conviction was a result of the government's focus on his financial records rather than the more elusive evidence of his violent crimes. Capone served his prison sentence at the U.S. Penitentiary in Atlanta and later at Alcatraz, a high-security prison in San Francisco Bay. During his imprisonment, Capone's health deteriorated significantly. He was diagnosed with syphilis, which had progressed to neurosyphilis, affecting his mental faculties. His condition worsened over the years, and he was eventually released on parole in 1939 due to his failing health.